Oh, wow, what a month it's been. Bench, tool wall, let's do this. Hey y'all, I'm James Wright and welcome to my shop. It is time for another monthly shop update. Today I am wearing SV Seeker, a YouTube channel that I absolutely love, and I like what he says. What did you make today? So this last month I have gotten a lot done. I've switched over from doing a weekly shop update to doing 3 regular videos a week and then 1 monthly shop update. And so that has allowed me to get a lot of other videos out, and now I'm putting out 3 videos a week, which I've really been enjoying, and the response has been very good on that. So you can see I now have a backdrop. I'm eventually going to be covering this in hand tools, and so you'll see molding planes up at the top and a saw till and a plane till and a chisel rack and things like that. So I'm really looking forward to putting up all those videos about making a French cleat wall. So that should be fun. Also, the big thing is this bench. I'm getting a lot done on this. I still have some more to do. I have a friend who's bringing some slabs for chops, but I just put in a planing stop today. And I got a few other things done on it. I have a good bit more to do on it, but it's still functional now. And so I've actually been making a few things on the bench top, and I've really been enjoying that. So yeah, if you want to see the whole series on this, I'll leave a link to that down below or possibly up here in the cards. The other bit of news is that I've decided that I'm no longer going to do anything that is sponsored. So no sponsored videos. I've done 2 in the past, and they've been very good. It's very good money, and they've helped me do a lot of things on the channel. But the problem is they don't work as well for hand tools, and so I'm just making the decision I'm not going to do any sponsored videos anymore. I will occasionally have some free tools that some company has sent me, but if I'm using them in the shop, it's because I want to use them. They're a tool that I like. I'll have people send me tools all the time that I don't like, I don't want, and I don't use them, and I won't talk about them. So even though they're sent me for free, yeah, I don't care about that. So I am going completely off of YouTube ads and Patreon, and so I kind of want to feel like I'm working for what I'm making. So if you like that, think about supporting me on Patreon. If you don't have money for it, don't worry, I don't care about that. This is just, I think it feels better for the audience, a little bit more organic way of doing things. So I hope you like that. If you do, please let me know in the comments below. As to Patreon, I'm also doing the monthly giveaway, and so I want to say thank you to the patrons on Patreon. So once a month I give away something to people on Patreon. This month I'm giving away a moisture meter. I purchased several of them for a video recently, and now I don't need 3 of them, so I'm going to be giving one away. So I'll be announcing that on Patreon later today or tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that if you are a subscriber on Patreon. If not, there you go. And on top of all of that, I'm getting really close to the next level on Patreon, and that is going to be a lot of fun, and I'm really looking forward to that. So I want to say a huge thank you to everyone on Patreon. I know I say this at the end of every video, but you guys are really the reason why I can keep up putting videos like this. The next thing is the Crafted Podcast with Johnny Brook and ZH Fabrication. We are actually doing it. We used to do it on an app called Spreaker. That was kind of fun, but it was a little bit slow. There were only like 6 to 10 people who actually had the app and were joining in on the conversation. So we switched over to YouTube. So we now have a YouTube channel called The Crafted Podcast. Actually, Crafted Podcast, not The Crafted Podcast. So definitely go check that out. And we do a live streaming of our podcast. And so if you want to join in live on that, go for it. I'm really looking forward to it. This has been a lot of fun because it's been kind of cool to have people live on the podcast chatting on the side, and so we can respond to that. Any questions that come up on that, we can actually bring up in the podcast itself. So it'll still be live for all of the podcast sites where you go to and get your normal podcasts, but we'll be doing it live recording on YouTube. So definitely check that out, and I'm looking forward to seeing you there. And then on top of everything else that's been going on this last month, I finally switched over my website, and I really like how this is coming out. I have a website that I can do a few more things with. So woodbywright.com is up and running. I have my plans listed on there, and so I'm hoping to have a few other plans coming up. I'm trying to compile one here soon for the bench. I've had a lot of people asking me if I'm going to have plans out for the bench. So yes, that will be coming, though I don't know exactly when I'll be able to get those plans out. So definitely go take a look at that. I do have a whole list of tools that I use or suggest, usually the cheaper end, but still decent quality tools. So definitely go take a look at that list. It's on my website. I've had a lot of people who like that. This month I have a viewer project that I am in love with. William Bohannon made this beautiful live slab bench for outdoors made out of ash. And he even did some carving in it and did some beautiful work on that. Filled the carving with epoxy, and I love how this bench came out. Definitely sweet job. I love that. If you have anything that you would like to show, I'm going to be putting up 1 or 2 of these every month. So I'd love to see what you have. So a lot of things going on in the shop with the bench finishing up, the tool wall. I'm going to be doing some tool restorations, other fun projects like that coming along, and I'd love to see if you have any ideas. Let me know in the comments below. It's been a blast of the month for me, and I hope it has been for you. Also, I want to say an incredible thank you to the patrons on Patreon. I know I say this a lot, but you guys really are the reason why I can keep putting out videos like this. So thank you for that. If you did like the video, please hit like and go ahead and smash the subscribe button. If you want to see some of the behind the scenes videos and some of the other things that are going on in the shop, feel free to check that out right over here. And until next time, have a wonderful day.